See the live pop up.
It's
Dang, that was quick. That was quick. All right. How y'all doing to the greatest team that ever lived? How y'all doing?
Good, good,
we're
good.
good. We're good.
Y'all doing okay?
Oh yeah.
All right, okay, okay. Listen, y'all know how we do it. First things first. Hello, hello, hello. We are the art of chemistry. I am Iris, and on the screen, let me go ahead and take this off so you can see everybody clearly. You have China Lene Nichols,
Hello.
and then we have Walter McDonald Jr., and then we have soon to be, hey, I mean, he got his muscles out tonight, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what Dr. Calhoun is. Did she approve this outfit?
Always.
But listen, we have Jerron. I just won Principal of the Year,
Yes.
Calhoun on the line.
Always schooling these people, man.
Jerron, it's always a pleasure that you're on. We're gonna have to tell Dominique that hey, we have to get Dominique on this line to get you on this. Okay. No, we're excited to have. It's always good when all four of us are in the room. So, hello to everyone. Y'all know how we do it. Before we get started, we are going to talk about a few events that are coming up. The first event that we're going to mention is this event right here, the Perfect Gentleman 12th anniversary weekend. Go and get your GED, which means they plan on getting everybody dancing. So that should be really fun. It is the first weekend in August. I can't be there. That's anniversary weekend. The losses are turning 4, but I heard from a reliable source that China Boo will be in the building. Amen.
Trying to be there, child.
Weekend passes are 125. That's all access. So that's a pretty good price. So we hope everybody can attend that event. And then, of course, we have this event, Track In Swing. They have a full event Friday meet and greet 8 to 12 at Legacy. We love Legacy. Shout out to Legacy Bar and Lounge. They have a pool party on Saturday, VIP after party from 12 to 3. That party about to be lit. And then Sunday brunch, and they're gonna wrap it all up at fourth Sunday at Legacy with the Art of Chemistry. We appreciate them so much for doing that. July is about to be amazing, so we're excited about that. The next event is Shall We Dance? Actually, to try really hard to be at this event. We love Stuart, we love Nikita, and one of our guests is teaching a workshop. So we're really excited to be there. That is October 30th through November 11th. So get your weekend passes, and it looks like you can pay for that weekend pass on Afterpay. So
Yes.
that's
Also,
really
I
good.
know that's right.
I'm DJing that weekend too, so y'all
And
come turn
Jerron
up with
is
your boy.
DJing. Okay, Jerron is DJing.
Nice.
So that should be
Well,
really exciting. So I'm gonna let the birthday boy introduce this next event.
Oh, for Sunday, for Sunday celebration, birthday celebration, I will be celebrating my birthday. Nikita, Shaquilla, Shaniqua, Sam, Retta, we'll all be there celebrating our birthday. So come on out. We're gonna have a good time, y'all. I can't wait.
We're gonna have a great time. We got food by Divine Creations. You already know you're gonna leave fat, full, and happy. We got who is that that's spinning the hits? Who is that?
he
Again,
do.
Muscle,
I'll be here.
Okay.
Muscle Man Tim. Okay, Principals of the Year. DJ keeps it cracking. We'll be spinning the hits, and we're having a 60-40. I think that's 60-40. It's gonna be lit this week. because
Yes,
we have so many birthdays. So we hope that all of you can show up, not just for the birthdays, but just for the dance community, for the love of two step, which is not boring. Okay, swing out, ballroom, Chicago step, Zydeco, line dance, whatever you do, DJ keeps it cracking. We'll keep you on the floor. And the
absolutely.
last event that we have is I'm going to let Robert introduce his event, but this event, the Art of Chemistry 11th anniversary, China Boo, what we doing?
And listen, so we're going to Detroit. We're showing up for Motown. So be cute, be ready to have fun, put on some good dance shoes where your feet not gonna hurt because you're gonna stay on the floor. And let's get it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Uh, I'm excited. I'm excited. We got some great food coming from Divine Creations. We got great music. We got Harvey coming. We have some great people showcasing. It's going to be a great time. So if you don't already have your tickets, you need to get them. Okay, we are at the halfway mark, so you only got a few more tickets left. Not a few more, but we're at the halfway mark of 7. Right, so just make sure you get your tickets. All right, without further ado, anybody have any announcements? Did I miss any upcoming events?
Um, Flow Motion.
Yeah, flow motion.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The
Hold up, hold
anniversary.
up, hold up, hold up. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get everybody on. Oh my God, I'm gonna Jada kill me. When we get everybody on, I'm gonna go and get the flow motion flyer, so I could definitely mention that. We have 2 tables, so we'll be there. All right, let's get these people on. All right. First things first. Hailing. I was getting ready to say, I'm not gonna say where you're from because I may get it wrong. But listen, Robert Fitzgerald is on the line. Some of you may know him. He probably went to his Detroit Ballroom workshop. I saw the picture, so I know a lot of you were there. So let's give him a hand, a clock it. There it is. Okay, so great to
Thank
have
y'all.
you.
Thank you so
So
much for
great.
having me.
Got no pants.
All right, and then he is known in some parts of the land is the beast. Okay,
Nah, don't do all that now.
he and Jerron, they be fighting. They may be fighting for who got the biggest arms and muscles tonight. We gonna see. Get this man on the line, but Mr. J. Owens. Woohoo! Let's give a clap and a clack it. All right, all right. And last but not least, okay. No offense to Robert and Jay, but we really think that Jerron is on this line because this next guest is on the line. He hails all the way from Dallas, Texas. They are band mates, music mates, dance mates, and all around bros. Okay, let's give a hand clap of praise
Yeah, praise.
Dominique Martin.
What's up?
All right, all right, all right. Okay, before we take the event down, Robert, I'm going to let you introduce your event. Go ahead and do that.
Well, this event is
Real.
gonna be in Atlanta. It's my first time going to this. It's actually a Kizomba event, and it's the first time that they're introducing Detroit Ballroom to this event. So it's gonna be very special to me. And the name of it is the car experience, which means gentleness and kindness, and they call it the Celestial Portal. So I'll be doing that, and it is September the 25th through the 27th.
Now, explain to us why it's
Yeah.
called the Celestial Portal.
Did we freeze?
Did I freeze? You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello.
No, we didn't praise.
So y'all can't hear me?
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
all right, okay. Can you tell
I
us
can't
why
hear
it's
anyone.
called? Okay, can you tell us why it's called the Celestial I forgot the second word you said.
Portal.
Portal.
Boredom.
Celestial portal. I don't think he can hear me. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. Let's talk about this event right here. Jay, the floor is yours.
How y'all doing this evening? Um, it's our annual anniversary, and this year we are honoring the 1930s specifically because, of course, a lot of our legends and, of course, historians have established the fact that our dance originated in the 1930s. So, in order to pay homage to that, we are doing a time lapse back into the 1930s and, you know, having a show around that era and what Houston was like in that era.
Yeah.
So it's going to be August
Look like
uh,
look like everyone
15th
is froze.
and
Can anyone
14th.
hear me?
I'm excited. I'm excited. What's the one thing, if you could say, I know there's a lot of things that we could look forward to, but what would be the one thing that you think that we should definitely look forward to it at this event?
Um, oh, we got a lot. But I'm just going to say the show, the production, because again, it's about Houston and it's about our culture, it's about our history. So I'll say the show.
Okay, all right, we're excited. All right, we got some a lot of questions. We're gonna get this thing rolling. I'm telling you right now, in 2 weeks, the follows will be on. So, and I got some beautiful queens coming. So, whatever the leads say tonight, just know the follows gonna come back and get them on July 2nd. Okay. All right. So we always have a vibe check at the beginning. Jay has done it before, so I won't bore him with the questions. But Robert, we have a few questions that we're going to ask you. First thing that comes to your mind, you give your answer. Deal? Okay. Not maybe not a deal. Let's start with Dominique. Dominique, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What is your biggest dance pet peeve?
I can hear you, Dominique.
Okay, that's a very broad question. So,
No, it's not.
are we speaking from followers or just thinking about dancing? Period.
Dancing, period.
People dancing off timing or off rhythm.
People dancing off time and off rhythm. Okay. All right. Who is your dream dance partner?
Ooh. Um, I've had several. I don't have a dream dance partner. I don't. I like dancing with different followers because they give me something different all the time. So I don't really have a. I've had some amazing partners. Lauren Hubbard, Keish, Dee Dee, Shell, my last pro am students. I've had some great partners. So I haven't found one specific favorite partner yet.
Really? Like a dream. This is like a dream. You could dance with anybody. You
I
know.
still don't know. The only reason, like I said, only because I like dancing with different followers because they give me everybody gives me something different to work with. So that makes my dance great and fun for me.
Gotcha. 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 Okay. All right. What's your favorite dance song right now?
Um, supposed to.
Supposed to. Alrighty then.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you like it smooth or do you like it fast, Dominique?
I'm not a fast person. Give me good mid range or some slow. I'm good with that.
Sir, we were there when you danced off of Ike and Tina. So what you talking about?
I didn't say that I liked it. I was in a competition where I had to go ahead and stand up there and do it. So I'm gonna always show up and show out when I get a chance, but I would rather be in a mid range where I can actually listen to the music and feel what it's telling me to do,
Gotcha.
so I can actually do what it's the music is telling me to do.
Okay. So one word that describes your dance style. Devastating has already been taken.
Devastating. Ugh. Describes my dance style. Fluid. Uh,
Fluid.
Fluidity.
Okay. All right.
Fluidity and sometimes unpredictable.
Okay. I got it. I got it. And the last thing is one word that describes your leadership style as an instructor.
Oh, connection based.
Okay.
Yeah, connection based for me. Everything I try to do moves off the connection that I feel with my partners.
Gotcha.
I'm not 100% lead the entire time.
Hmm.
I do want to give space for the follower to interpret some things as well too, so we can create together. That's my thing is having a conversation with my partner.
Gotcha. That's a great answer. Great answer. Okay, Robert, you ready?
I don't think Robert's on.
Robert's not on. I'm sorry, I'm on a different screen, so I can't see. Okay. Well,
I don't
let's just
see him. I don't see Robert. So
okay. Let me see. Go back to the screen.
He coming back on. He clicked off. He can
there he
on.
is,
Okay, there he is.
All
and
Robert,
right,
there
can
cool.
you
goes.
hear us?
I did not
You
hear
can
the
hear us,
question.
Robert?
Yes, I got you.
Okay, I got you. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, what's your biggest dance pet peeve?
Oh wow. My biggest dance pet peeve is just not not the lady not back leading. You know, let me lead the dance. Be patient. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to guess what I'm gonna do instead of just follow me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Who is your dream dance partner? If you could dance with anybody, who would it be?
Oh wow. Oh, just say mm, Jasmine. Jasmine from
Jasmine.
Houston.
Jasmine
What's her
Tia.
last?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, all right.
Yes. Yes.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
All
it
right.
was real smooth dancing with her.
Yeah, she's very smooth, very smooth. What's your favorite dance song right now?
Song. Oh my God. It's a Kizomba song and it's called Black Butterfly
Okay.
by this guy named Nelson Fratellis.
Okay.
It's smooth. It is really smooth.
It's really smooth. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Do you like a smooth dance or more of a fast dance?
I like fast. Smooth
Right.
depending on the partner. It depends on the partner. Um,
Okay.
if it's somebody that's not as proficient, we'll keep it smooth. But it's somebody that really know what they're doing and can follow really well, like a lot of
Mhm.
the followers in Texas, y'all are really great. But I found that I can dance faster with them like that and enjoy it. Because a lot of
Okay.
people think ballroom is just a nice, slow flowing dance, and it is, but it can turn it up a little bit and then just really get into it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right
Yeah.
about that. And the last question is one word that defines your leadership style as an instructor.
Ooh, passionate.
Passionate.
Pat,
Okay.
yes, because it gets on my nerves when, and I know everybody don't have the passion that I have for it, but it kind of get on my nerves when that person don't have the same passion. I know that everybody, some people are doing it just for recreation, and then like myself, I'm like I'm living this. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, I'm moving, like I'm dancing. I can't stand still, even when no music is playing. I got a soundtrack in my head all the time.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Those are some great answers. I appreciate that. All right. So let's get into it. And this is anybody can jump in. I'm not going to assign questions, but I do want to ask, I want to start with this question. What is the hardest part about leading that most follows never even see?
The mental.
That it's mental?
Yeah, the mental aspect of it. I've had to address this a couple of times in my class because I have a young lady, especially new, that really don't understand the lead. And I know you in China understand that. when you go to the lead side, it's a different skill set because a lot of it is mental. You know, you have to understand your follows patterns, where you're leading your follow. You have to make sure you're properly communicating to your partner. Unlike a follow, if we don't know a move, we can't do the move. Uh, we have to choreograph everything in our head and dance to the music, and we have to do all of this simultaneously. So it's a lot more mental on our side, you know, in contrast to a lot of follows don't understand that, and they look at a lead and they be like, "Well, you ain't doing nothing," and it's like, "Yeah, we're doing a whole lot. We're doing a whole lot."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dominique and Robert, you all want to add to that? And Jerron, China, Walter, feel free to jump in after the panelists go.
Go ahead, Don.
No, what he's saying is true. There are a lot of factors that are going on when we are leading. We are setting up everything literally that the follower is doing. So there's a lot of responsibility on the lead side to not only make sure he's in the right position to do some things, that she's in the right position as well too. And there are some leads, not me personally all the time, but a lot of leads worry about if I'm boring my partner. Am I not doing enough moves to keep them interested in things like that? So there is definitely the mental aspect, but there's also the physical aspect of, am I leading her too rough? Am I being too soft with my lead? Can she understand what I'm saying, or what I'm trying to get her to do in my lead? All of this while trying to stay on beat, um, trying to listen to the music, like Jay said. Like there's several things that are going in the guy's head at the same time. So if that guy decides to sit there and do like four basics in a row, he's probably trying to figure out what his next move
It's the next month.
is
Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I didn't realize China and I were just talking about this Friday. Once we get past those 7 to 8 moves that we know for sure, we trying to figure out okay what, and we know a lot of moves, but when you're on the floor, man, it's a totally
Different.
different story. So I get that. Robert, you wanted to add to that?
Yeah, I can relate to what Dominique was saying about am I doing enough moves to where she's not bored or anything like that. But the number one, I think that a lot of followers just don't understand. I ain't gonna say a lot of them. Let me take that back. Not a lot of them, but some just don't understand. Just be patient and let me lead you, and the dance will go a whole lot more easier. Just let me do my job, and you just relax and enjoy the ride. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Relax and enjoy the ride. Okay, I like that, Robert. Okay. Jerron, Walter, China, you all want to piggyback on that? Oh, good.
Yeah, I'll piggyback out that. I think, like I said to some of the ladies in my class, it's just sometimes follows overthink. Like what Robert just said, they trying to figure out what you try to do, what you're trying to do. If you move a certain way, you turn your body a certain way. They'll turn their body a certain way, and they'll lose their train of thought or lose the connection because they're focused on a movement or the way I turn, or instead of just focusing on the connection. So it's a lot of times they overthink. And so I tell some of the followers, just try not to think or try to figure it out. Just focus on the connection. And I'm going to tell you everything you need to know through your connection. Not by my
Yeah,
movement all the time, but through the connection. So for
yeah,
me, it's just overthinking, trying to figure out what the lead is trying to do.
yeah. And I'm guilty of that as a follower. I don't know about China, but especially if it's somebody I don't normally dance with, I'm trying to figure out. Number one, I'm trying not to, embarrass myself
Mhm.
with somebody. 'Cause I remember dancing with Dominique at ISDC. I was like shaking in my boots, okay, and I was overthinking everything. But it's not that serious. So yeah, I totally get that, Walter. Joanna, China.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, China, I'll let you
some,
go first, ma'am. I got manners. My mama taught me better than that.
well, as a on the follow side, it's so easy to say men or to judge, the man for not doing whatever. And being that I've learned the lead side, I have a newfound respect for lead because it is hard to keep up with so many different dynamics of the dance in the dance and then just stay, focused on trying to put that lady in a good mood, trying to showcase her. Like it is really, really, really a lot. So I have learned to stop, like being like, dang, he doing the same thing, dang, we doing this or whatever. Stop being so judgmental because when you get on the other side, it's a whole different ball game. So yeah, ladies, let's have a little more grace for the lead because they need it. I need it when I dance with you. So yeah.
Yeah,
Be a
yeah,
little more grateful.
yeah, yeah. So let me ask you all this, and thank you for those answers. Since we're talking about following, what makes a follow memorable to dance with? Like when we already heard
See,
Robert, talk about Jasmine and how it was a smooth dance, but what is the one thing that when you're dancing with a follow that if they do this, then it just makes the dance more memorable?
I'm gonna say if they can follow and dance.
Follow and dance. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of follows that are not necessarily come into their own yet, they're still in essence just trying to learn how to follow. And a lot of times during those dances, as a lead, I'm not going to do as much
Yeah.
because I don't want to take them out of their comfort zone. But then, just from a selfish perspective, if I can get somebody that can lead, I mean that can follow, and then we can dance to the music, that's it for me.
Okay. All right.
Um, I think for me, it's more about patience and trust.
Mm.
Patience and trust. If you can trust me to lead you, then I got it. I got you. I'm gonna get you where you need to go, and in the time that you're supposed to get there. But you got to have a little bit of patience
Yeah.
and a little bit of trust. Followers have to understand that they dance with several different leads um, in one given night. So you can't set your dance up to only be one way. When you're going to dance with several different leads, you're going to ask for several different things. So again, for me, it ends up being about patience and trust. When I find a follower who's patient enough to say, you know what, let's rock this thing out together and trust where I'm going to take her during this little musical journey and dance journey, then that's what it is for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought of it like that, but I guess that I definitely can see how trust plays a really big role in that. And so, would you say, before I get to Robert, that a way that you judge how much a follow trust what you're doing is is it the anticipation? Is it not fully executing moves, trying to figure out what you're doing? When you're translating, when a follow hears trust, what should they be internalizing?
So when I first started dancing with someone and the music comes on, within the first 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds at the most, I'm probably doing things to see exactly where she is in the dance. Is she listening to the music? Is she waiting for just signals or hand signals to decide to do something? Or is she actually feeling the connection through the dance? Like you literally can feel these things in the first part of the dance. And then with that being the case, sometimes as a lead, you decide to make an adjustment
Yeah.
because you start to understand that, okay, she's not at this point with me. So for me as a lead, that's when I kind of change up what I'm doing a little bit because some women don't automatically give you patience and trust. So you have to change your lead sometimes in order for them to feel comfortable enough. For me, to trust where you're going to take them, and for them to calm down and relax and have patience. Because, like you said, Iris, some ladies look at us on the panel and like, oh, that's Jay, that's Robert, that's Jerron, that's Walter, and automatically they're nervous. They on 10, they don't know what to do, because it's certain people. And at that point, being a good lead, you have to sit back and say, okay, she's not actually under, she's not feeling me right now. Maybe if I adjust this a little bit, maybe if I slow down in my body, maybe if I do some things a little bit differently than what I'm doing, then I can help her to calm down and have this patience and a little bit more trust.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Thanks for clarifying that trust that you talked about. Robert?
Yes, I agree with everything that Jay and Dominique has said, but also one thing I think for the follower, I need her to be welcoming and open to us dancing together. Nothing worse than dance with a woman that look like she's not interested in dancing. You know what I'm saying? Just be welcoming because it will make the dance a little better. Because when I approach someone, I want to approach them with a smile and joke with them a little bit on the way out to the floor. So when we start, hopefully I make put her more at ease if she feels some type of way about dance with me, which I don't know why they would, but I just be welcoming because when you're dancing with a woman and she's looking somewhere else and just going through the motions, it kills the dance. And number
Okay.
one, and don't worry about messing up because it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? We're out there to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I'm going to handle that, my response to
My
your
God,
follow
today.
comment. I'm going to handle that follow comment on July 7th. Robert, I'm not going to deal with it right now because it's for the leads. But I am going to say sometimes the leads they don't they don't look like they really excited when you ask them to dance. But that's not a hit my berry. We will talk about that on July 7th. But let's get to Amber's comment. Amber says, I can also tell who I can trust to effectively lead and connect with me given where I am in my dance within that time frame. That alone creates trust in a space where I can enjoy the dance and not feel self-conscious about what I may not know or can't do. That's really good. So I think it goes both ways. Dominique talked about, one of the things he likes to focus on is connection. I think connection sometimes is not just in here, but I think it's also here, how you look at someone, how you ingratiate them. Um, you know, Walter always hugs people before and after the dance. That's his thing. But some guys will, shake your hand.
Stone cold.
They'll lead you back to your chair. They'll do things to make you feel like, hey, this is your 3 minutes. And that always makes us feel good. But on the flip side of that, I can see how if a follow doesn't give you the same energy, then you have no choice but to match it, right? If you bored, if you looking bored, then I'm a dance board. So I get that. I'll get that. But let me ask this question. Have you ever had a dance go completely wrong? What happened? And what did you learn through that after it happened?
What do you mean when you say wrong?
Like, if you ever were leading someone as a lead and you didn't do 100% of what you needed to do as a lead, or if are we claiming that today? I don't know. And because of that, you felt as though the dance could have been better.
I'm gonna try to pose the question a different way.
Okay.
Um, Maybe pose it as maybe it just wasn't a good dance that day or whatever, and maybe you were leading some things and she wasn't understanding the signals, and we were just kind of all over the place. Um, One thing I've tried to do is this. This is just again, I'm talking to my personal self. Um, I sit back and say to myself, especially now, like, what are you getting frustrated for if you are as a good of a lead that you say that you are? If you're as good as a lead that you say that you are, then there are, as Jerron would say, there are really not any bad dances. We're just trying to make up opportunities to dance and enjoy the dance with each other. And also, we got to be
For
honest with
sure.
ourselves as leads and say that we're not always perfect in our leads. That sometimes we do make some significant mistakes in the leading
Absolutely.
when we're trying to do some of the stuff that we are trying to do that's in our head. Like we're not perfect, right? So we can't expect the person at the end of our arm that's connected to us to be perfect all the time as well too. I think the perfection piece of it is where we mess up with thinking that everybody's going to be correct the entire time. Even the professional dancers that are out there, people hold us to a high regard. The only thing we've mastered is how to let you not know that we messed up.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Big fact.
A
A lot
master.
of people, a lot of people, we've mastered how to let you know that we messed this move up.
Yes.
So for me, like I said, for me personally, it gets to my head of saying, Dom, how can you be upset about a dance? And for one, you're having fun. That's the thing. First, you're supposed to be having fun. And two, if you're dumb and kingdom and all this kind of stuff, and these names you call yourself and all this kind of stuff, then you should hold yourself to a higher regard as far as leading is concerned and the idea of leading, not the physical aspect of leading, but just the whole idea of leading. Period. When you do that, then all of a sudden, then you start thinking about it a whole different way. You start having a lot more fun, and you start to enjoy your partner even more. That's when you say, "Girl, I ain't worried about what you just did in that dance. We finna make it look like it was the most best thing in the world right there, girl. Keep
Yeah.
on going."
Mhm.
Yeah, and I agree with that, but I mean, there's no but. I agree with that 100%. Um,
I
there
do
are
have a but.
Yeah.
okay. Well, now you're gonna make
There
me
is
say my
one
but.
thing.
Go ahead.
There is one thing that makes a dance terrible, right? That is not controlled by us, and that is when a follower does not have rhythm. And let me just preface that by saying
Yeah.
this:
Well,
as a
yeah.
musician, right? As a musician, I hear the song.
The entire
And
song.
every now and then, it doesn't happen very often, but every now and then, I will get a hold of a follower who don't hear that song. Yeah, it's playing, but they don't hear it, and so that can kind of get because there's so much, only so much that we can control, and at a certain point, it if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't land on one, baby, I can't help you with that. You know, so we can lead the fish to the water, but we can't make them drink what the ancestors put in there for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. You and Tom.
Yeah.
Great, great answers. Jay or Robert, y'all want to ask?
Well, I agree with I agree with both of these gentlemen. The thing about it is, I get a
Yeah.
lot of ladies that, and I know it's all of you guys on this panel has experienced this. You dance with somebody, and the first thing that they say is, "Oh, I can't dance with you."
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, one of the things that I explain to them is, if I'm as good as you think I am, or if other people think I am, I should be able to dance on any level. And I danced with a young lady at the Red Rooster last night. We did a total of three moves: a basic turn, a walk, and a crouch. That was it. Because I'm dancing where she's comfortable. Does that make sense? So, only time I have a bad dance is when like people who don't really know their dance have like a real big ego, and then they'll tell me I can't lead. I've yeah, I've experienced that. You know, where young lady, she's new to the dance, and I'm leading her through her movements, and she's getting off. And instead of being secure enough to be like, "Hey, I'm new, I'm getting off," she chose to say, "Oh, you can't leave." Yeah, I didn't argue with her. I'm like, okay, and I just I left. I mean, what's the point? What's the point in arguing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's no point. So I just accepted it and went on about my business. And I just left her to dance with whoever was okay with
Boy, you done got Jerron off the. You got Jerron off camera. You got Dom off camera.
it. It happened. It
What's her
happened.
name? What's her name? Send it to me in a text. No.
I will never say a name, but it was interesting, and I just take it and go on about my business. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? That is the price you pay for, being great at what you do. I know.
Can I say something too, in regards to what Jay said? Because we do get
Yeah.
this a lot, right? I'm sure everybody on this call has experienced this, where you go to ask people to dance, and they might be 6 months to a year, let's say, into somebody's class, wherever they from, right? And you go to ask them to dance, and they like, and I just want most of the time my answer, baby, calm down. Like I'm not I'm not finna get you out here and do nothing crazy with you. I promise you. And a lot of times, what I find is I like to make them comfortable because they'll the first thing they always say, "Oh, I'm new. I'm new. I just started." I say, "Oh, baby, me too." And
Yep.
I be lying, but the fact of the matter is, I want them to get comfortable with the fact that we all are out here doing the same thing. We're doing it at
Yeah.
different levels, but as a strong or prominent lead in this dance community, baby, I'm not gonna do nothing to you that like you could see me dancing with Iris or China or anybody else in the dance community and somebody who's been dancing for decades. And I'm wrapping them around a telephone pole. I'm not gonna do that to you, baby, because you're not there yet.
Not the
You know what I
telephone
mean?
pole.
So I I want newer follows or follows who maybe been in this, let's say 0 to 5 years, right? If you've been in this dance community 0 to 5 years, I want you to know that prominent or professional dancers, like the people on this board, will never put you in a predicament where we got you doing
No.
some stuff that you ain't never seen before. A part of being professional dancers is within, like Dom said, the first 15 to 20 seconds of a dance, we're going to know where you are. And we gonna be right there at that level. We're not gonna take you no further than what you can go comfortably.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I got you. I got you. Okay, Robert, what you got? Because they
So
Jay, Don, and Ron have given some great answers. What you got?
yeah, they have pretty much covered everything that I've experienced. But whenever I have a bad dance, I end up critiquing myself after the fact because I wonder what could I've done to put her in the move better. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, because sometimes they just not gonna do what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I can just keep it at their level, like they say before. I'm gonna keep it very basic. If she can't do something, we're gonna keep it basic. And if it don't turn out good, I really want to go back and redo later on that night because I want another chance to make a better dance for her. I don't want her leaving talking junk about me. Even though sometimes you can't stop that, but hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Great answers. Great answers. Okay, we're going to shift to some instructor questions. So, first thing I want to ask you as an instructor, Dom already said the first thing he teaches is connection. So, for the rest of you, is that the first thing you teach to a new lead? Connection, or is there something else?
I'm
Well,
fundamental.
for go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say my number one thing is like as far as ballroom is teaching them to count and hear the music and being able to get in tune with the music. You know what I'm saying? If they're not in tune with the music, you can't lead it anyway. And
Yeah.
like Jay was about to say, the fundamentals is the basic stuff. Drill that in because you need a good foundation to build upon.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
that's good. That's good. Jay?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was about to say. The fundamentals, just repetition on the fundamentals to where it becomes second nature. Once it becomes second nature to you, the variations become very easy. So just the fundamentals, understanding the fundamentals of, being able to be on time, making sure that, you understand your movements as a follow, as a lead, making sure you understand your movements, your lead, and your follow steps, and doing it repetitiously to where it becomes comfortable and second nature, so that when you go into your variations, you don't struggle as much as, say, not having it at all.
Gotcha.
Well, also, well, real quick, Iris. Yeah, it's definitely the connection piece, but I'm just saying that's not the first thing I actually teach them.
Okay.
The first thing I teach them is
I'm
literally,
sorry, I got that wrong, though. I'm sorry.
yeah, literally the first thing is like the gentleman said is understanding what the basic steps are. Let's just get that understood first before we even touch hands.
Yeah.
Let's I like to play I'm not touching you game to see if you know how to do your part without me even assisting. Because a lot of times when we do partner up a little bit too early, the follows tend to depend on the
Hmm.
lead to do things instead of having their own balance, their own
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. And then once we have a understanding of that, then we see how connection works to make this whole thing really activate itself.
Yeah, and I think that's important. I was leading a lady a couple of weeks ago, and she said, "Your lead is too soft. I need you to be firm. I need you to pull."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Man, I feel
That's
a
what she's
little
now
You
she's
said,
uncomfortable.
ma'am,
Like,
ma'am, I'm a
I would have had
lady.
some, I would have had some pearls. I would have been clutching them. I'm like, "Ma'am, I'm not gonna pull it."
Yep.
She wants you to bench press her in the club.
Yep.
I need a strong lead.
Okay, y'all. Okay, so I have a couple of more questions, and I'm going to check to see if anybody posted in that Google form. What is the biggest mistake that beginning leads make? You get to a class, fifth, sixth class. You've been in class. Well, let's just say you've been to 10 classes. What did you? And it's time to social dance, or it's just it's time to move around. What is the biggest mistake that you see beginning leads make?
Mm.
I'll say they try to move too fast. One of the things that I do, and I get this a lot with my guys, because guys, we like to know, we like to, we often like to, look good when we're doing what we're doing. And one of the things that I notice a lot of guys will do is they'll see guys like you guys on this panel, and they want to do that. So when they come to class, that's what I want. And then it's like, okay, let's start with our basics. And in their mind, that's not what I want. I want that. And you have to slow them down. And one of the things that I do, and I know it probably get on their nerves, but when they do that, I'm like, okay, show me what we worked on, last week. Let me see it. And if you can't show me, we can't move forward, because that's guys want to a lot of, and it's not just guys that want to rush. Women want to rush too, but we're specifically talking about leads.
Yeah,
They want to rush, and I won't allow it.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
I
think I
agree.
think after guys have gotten a few classes under their belt, they want to kind of show out. Like literally, they want to impress someone with the amount of moves that they know, and they trying to get all 12 of them moves that they know
Not 12.
done within the first 30 seconds of the song.
Mhm.
They finna give you the business for them first 30 seconds because I done been
Business.
in enough classes and I done did this. And guess what? The follower that was in my class, she know how to do these moves.
Mhm.
But they also forget that the follower in your class sometimes has already memorized what you're doing and is helping you with those patterns.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So listen, how kind of piggybacking off of that, or
I'm gonna say it's some more to that answer, Iris.
Come
yeah,
on,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
come on
is a
with it,
lot
The
more.
Jamon.
iceberg.
Come on, Jamon. You got some more
The
with that one.
Titanic is long below.
I know. Walter,
Um,
Walter or Jerron, did y'all want to answer that?
yeah, they
Go ahead.
they I have seen on multiple occasions, and y'all know I kind of
Multiple.
live in I live in a DJ booth, so you get an aerial view of what's happening socially on the dance floor. And this what I don't like because as an instructor, right, I don't give unsolicited advice.
Mm, mm,
I
mm.
don't. If they ask me, how did I do? Can you do that with me again? Blah, blah. Okay, of course, this information is for everybody, but I never give unsolicited advice. I have seen on multiple occasions leads who have been dancing for 4 to 6 months, then took, like you said, 10 classes. I have seen them out on the dance floor trying to teach a follow a specific move. And I'm like, bruh, you don't know nothing. And I know that's not proper English, but I need to say it how I say it when I'm in the DJ booth. You don't know anything. You
Mhm.
don't. Well, I
Okay.
came home in 2012 and I had been dancing a year. So from 2011 to 2026, that's 15 years. I still don't know nothing. And I'm a professional. I got trophies and awards and all kind of stuff up here with me. I got money in the bank that I done made off dancing. I still do not offer unsolicited advice, and I do not instruct people in the social setting. It pisses me off when I see brand new leads out here trying to instruct or give people information on the dance floor, and you don't know nothing at all. Stop doing it because I'm gonna start picking up that microphone and calling you out. Okay, I'm done. I'm off
Hey,
mute.
somebody had some Johnny B juice before they got on the line. Okay.
Mhm.
It just irks my nerve, and I know everybody over here. That's why y'all ain't said because y'all seen it before too. Because y'all be watching just like our
Well,
people watch for a
He's
living.
trying to be politically correct,
they do it
Jerron.
on the flip
Uh,
side too, because you got a lot of young ladies that want you to give them a critique after you dance with them. And it's like, ask your instructor because they be trying to get
yes,
them free lessons on the floor. You got a
yes,
lot of them that's trying to get free lessons.
What?
You got a lot of young ladies trying to get free lessons on the floor. So after you dance with them, they
of
like,
this.
well, how did I do? What did I do? What I need to do? And it's like, ask your instructor.
More free lessons on the dance floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ask the wrong.
I literally tried to
Yes,
move away from this question. I see it's not
no,
working.
and get on up. Hey, we need to start addressing these leads, bruh. If you ain't been dancing for at least a decade, and you are not deemed a professional instructor, or you are not an award-winning instructor or dance lead in general, please stop. Please stop instructing these people on the dance floor. Like Jay say, tell them to go see they instructor and get away from you.
Man, okay, we're gonna move swiftly from that question. Okay, Robert, if you had an answer to that,
I'm
okay.
good. I'm good. I agree with everybody. So
Oh, wait. I got
Hey,
one more. I got one more. I got one more, and I'm done. I promise. This is my
come on
last
with it.
one. Okay, so the other thing that I see, and this is prominent, I know it's prominent in Houston Two Step because we're known for dips and leans, and we don't teach that. Let's say in the first 3 to 6 months, right,
Mhm.
of instructing a new beginner lead. But the more they go out in the dance community, the more they see, everybody on this panel, the Johnny B's, they see people dipping and leaning women, right? That is not for the faint of heart. That takes technique, that takes skill, that takes
Mhm.
a bunch of classes before you can really get comfortable with leaning and dipping these women. I done seen a lot of women hit that wood because
Mhm.
people are trying to do those things too early, right? And not this don't this I'm talking to my community. They trying to do those things too early, right? And I think that something that needs to be publicly said is if your
Mhm.
instructor has not taken you through the process of learning basic dips and leans and the techniques around them, counterbalance, physics. Like it's a lot that goes into that. You just don't wrap that Roman
Mhm.
around your neck and then lean out. That's not gonna work.
Mhm.
It doesn't, and that's how we
Mhm.
end up with accidents. And we don't like accidents on the dance floor.
We
It's
do not
embarrassing
like
for
No.
the lady. It's awkward for you because now you look crazy, and
Yeah,
and we heard it. I know the music is loud, but we heard it. We heard her
yeah,
fall. So
yeah,
We saw it.
so,
yeah.
so they
In
y'all.
our see, but in our
they
community, especially when you start getting up in age, you got knee replacements, hip replacements, rotator cuff pads. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
but yeah, those we need. We need
I'm
Jay. We
sorry.
got to start putting stickers. Hey, we got to start giving people green stickers at the door if they done took enough classes to dip it
Listen,
in.
listen,
You get a
listen.
sticker at the door.
Don't have me get Johnny B on this line. Don't make
Oh
me do that.
man.
Please don't.
That
Let's
way, the
Please
move away
don't.
follower
from this
know.
question. Let's move away from
The
this.
follower will know if they see you with a sticker. They'll know. Okay, you took the class, so you certified. But if you ain't got that sticker, ladies, keep both feet on the floor. Don't go into
Uh-huh.
that lead. Stand straight up on
What you
'em.
gonna have on the stickers, Ron?
But y'all so
Say
wrong.
A
That's
plus.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Have like an N for
You know
knee
what?
or H for hip.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all so
You know
wrong, boy.
what?
Y'all
Y'all
gonna get
are
in
wrong.
trouble.
Let it go. I didn't say
Oh
anything
man.
extra wrong. I'm just facilitating
And can't nobody whoop
conversation.
me, so I'm good.
Dang, Jerron.
Listen, the truth is the truth, Deron. It just is what it is.
Hey,
Jerron.
I ain't lying.
You don't
I
talk
ain't
about
lying.
getting beat 'em up, Jerron.
Listen. Okay,
No,
listen.
I ain't.
Linda,
I'm here to play the music.
listen. Since
All
we
right,
are
go ahead,
already,
Iris. We
since we
sorry.
already, since we already in the dirt, let's just stay there. Okay. So listen. How do you encourage leads to become frustrated during the learning process? And by learning process, I mean what happens in the classroom in terms
Hmm.
of their struggle with learning to dance, and what happens when they're out on in a social setting where they may struggle leading. How do you encourage them beyond their frustration?
I
Mm.
I share the vision. And what I mean by that is like when I'm teaching the basic patterns, I try to get them to understand why. Okay. Why am I stressing these basics so hard? Why am I pushing these basics so hard? And I believe that if we understand the why, then it can motivate us to push through the boredom. So what happens is it's like say we're doing a basic term, right? Okay. And I'll explain to him it's important that you understand this turn and how she turns when she turns, so that then say I want to do, I'll show him a different move, intermediate variation. And then I would ask him, so if I don't know that turn, how can you do that? If I don't know her timing, how can you emulate this move I just did? In order to get them to understanding, okay, I'm learning this so I can execute, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what I mean? So that's how I usually try to do it.
Okay, okay. Dominique and Robert.
You
Thanks,
you
Jay.
you gotta crawl before you walk. Like you literally have to take the time to understand what you're doing to reach the next level that you want to reach. Anything that's an advanced pattern or move or something like that had to come from some basic pattern. An advanced move didn't just fall out the sky. Like it didn't all of a sudden here's an advanced move. No, it came from something that was simple that became elevated, right? I remember telling a guy one time in class, I said, and it may not make any sense, but I said, do you know that not I said that track runners, sprinters train for 4 years to run a 9-second race?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, wow.
Literally think
Wow.
about that. They train for three and a half, almost 4 years to run a race that lasts only 9 seconds to be their best. Right. So the whole aspect of enjoy the journey. Don't be in such a hurry to get there. That's
Yeah.
how you get bored
Yeah.
because you're in such a hurry to dance like somebody who's been dancing 10, 12 years. You're trying to get it done in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Now you bored with it because you learned all these tricks and don't really know how to create anything because you skipped the process of understanding why like Jay said, the why. You got to understand the why. The why will tell you how this whole thing works. It's like somebody trying to put together an entertainment center without looking at any instructions whatsoever. It just said, okay, now I got about 9 nails left, and I'm trying to figure out why I still got all these screws and stuff left to put in this entertainment center. Because I decided to just look at the kit and say, okay, well, this is how I'm supposed to put it together. That's because that's what it looked like. Well, no, there's a reason why all of them screws and stuff was supposed to be a part of that. It's supposed to work like that. So you got to crawl before you walk.
Yeah,
Sit
you
back
do.
and
You
enjoy
do.
the journey.
I like
Maybe
that.
a dance pattern came from some basic pattern.
I like that. I like that. And that's true. That's true. That's the basics. I think one of our students, and I don't know if he's gonna get mad. I'm gonna say his name because I love him dearly. If he gets mad, he gets mad. But there was a student in our class. His name is Craig, right? And when we started doing the crossovers, he was like, "Hey, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do the crossover. I'm gonna do the beginner class again." And he did the beginner class quite a few times. And then, of course, he finally crossed over, and then his first competition, he wins a trophy in Louisiana. Then, the following year, the same year, he wins a trophy at ISDC. So that just goes to show you that, just stay in the course. Stay in the course. There's nothing wrong with repeating beginner classes. There is nothing wrong. But China and I will get in the line in the beginner class in a minute to relearn some of our beginner steps because you get better and better. Um, the journey, it doesn't matter how long the journey is. What matters is what you learn while you're on the journey. So, I always think of Greg when someone says, they're ready to get out of beginner class or they're tired of beginner class. Really, you tired of learning the foundation of the dance? That's always mind-boggling to me. So I think what you just said, Don, makes a lot of sense. Um, Robert, you wanted to add to that?
Yes, the way I encourage a leader that's getting kind of discouraged about it is to let them know that you can give a lady a great dance with basics because most of the discouragement come in is when they want to learn the tricks. And they want to learn the tricks, then they can't get it, and they're like, oh, I might as well not do this. But I be like, and then I can show them with a lady and show them a nice, smooth, basic dance to where the lady enjoys it. A lot of times they don't want to be putting all the tricks, through the whole dance because if you put them in trick, 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 they don't have time to relax and enjoy the dance.
They do
So
not.
give them a nice, smooth, basic dance, and again, like they said, enjoy the journey, relax. I mean, it's not about the destination; it's about getting there, the journey.
It really is. It really is, and that's true. There are a few leads out there, not just one, but a few leads that will take you through so many combinations. You got to take a BC powder when you're done, okay? And I don't even like BC powder. I'm like, what are we doing? Are we dancing? Are we comboing? What are we doing? So,
Comboing like a boxer. Call him Floyd
that's
Mayweather
not,
Jr.
that's not enjoyable. But I mean, you understand that they want to do that. You learn this move in class, so you
Pattern
want to do
junkie.
it. But combo
Hey, I
after
like that.
combo after combo. What? What are
Pattern
we doing?
junkie. That's what we gonna start calling them.
Pattern junkie? I like
Pattern junkie.
Yeah.
it. That's good. All right, y'all. We only got a couple more questions. Um, One of the last ones is and we're shifting gears. So when you're out in events, it imperative that you dance with your students. Is that a thing? I've heard
It's a
some
Is this a
courtesy.
instructors
trick
say
question?
no. No, no, I've heard some instructors say they do not dance with their students when they go out. And then I've heard some say, I make sure I get to all of my students. I've heard some students complain that their instructors don't dance with them. So I need to know, what are your thoughts on that?
Hey,
Don't
you
be,
People
want me
don't
to
have
go
social
first?
skills, do
Yeah,
they?
go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
y'all, they put Jay in the fire.
I'll go. Go ahead.
No, I believe it's a courtesy. I believe it's a courtesy, not a requirement. And a lot
Okay,
of times, yeah, because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll dehumanize you as an instructor. You
they will what?
dehumanize you. You become a tool, you know? And it's like,
Piece
well,
of
I take
meat.
your pen, huh?
You a piece of meat, Jay.
That's it. You know, I feel, look here, Gerard, I'm on the floor feeling vulnerable, you know?
Dehumanized.
Not vulnerable.
Like, but the reason I say that is this, and I understand the perspective of the student. I get it. Because when you come to class, everybody comes to class for a selfish reason. Everybody. And a lot of times as instructors, we'll take it personal. I learned not to take it personal because I understand why they're coming. They're not coming for me. They're coming for them. They're coming for what I have to offer them. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, they're not looking out for my well-being. They don't want to make sure I have fun at an event. They're not looking for that. They're
Mm.
looking to enjoy themselves. And I understand that. So I don't take it personal. But what I will do is protect myself from stressing over trying to make sure I dance with everybody. If I don't get to you, I can dance every song and still not dance with everybody. So I accept the fact that somebody's going to be upset with me tonight. I'm all right with it, you know, because it's,
Cool with it.
hmm?
Facts.
He cool with it, Jay.
I'm cool with it because I mean, the thing about it is you learn to get used to people being upset with you because you can do everything you can perfect. Somebody's going to be upset because they didn't get theirs. You understand what I'm saying? So I get used to it's okay. Well, you didn't dance with me tonight. Okay, well, step up next time or something. Don't sit in the back, you know. But what I'm not gonna do is this. I'm not gonna take responsibility for you having a good night that you paid for. I did not pay for you to come through that front door. You did. So guess whose responsibility it is to have a good time? You know what I'm
This
saying?
sounds
You
like
know,
Cause
you
I
blaming the victim, Jay,
look
and I
here,
don't like it. I
look
don't
here.
like
no.
it.
Okay, look, I had a young lady. Y'all know Ursula Cornish, right?
Don't talk about Ursula.
No. It's a good thing.
Okay.
Ursula will. Ursula will. Ursula gonna get hers.
She gonna wait on the edge of the
Hell
dance floor
yeah.
on the
Ursula's gonna
stage.
get hers. And I had a student. I
Every
had to
night.
check her behind that because she was like, "Well, that girl Ursula, she just stand there and get her dances." Keyword: get her dances. Did you? You sat there on your butt in the back, mad at somebody that paid their money, and they gonna make sure they get theirs. Now
Oh
you
my God.
unmotivated, want to sit on your butt, want somebody to approach you like we going on a date. We ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's a dance. It's called a dance social.
Oh God. Okay.
Get social.
Social. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, so
It's
Okay.
a social. So socialize.
Okay. All right.
Stop waiting for somebody to. Anyway, let me shut up.
Okay. Jay has drank the Johnny B. Juice along with Jerron.
I'm just saying. Hey, look.
Courtesy.
If y'all see
Keyword
about five,
courtesy.
6 old ladies swinging on me by the bathroom, come get me.
Dominique, can you save us from the
um,
project that Jay had started?
I
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
I can't say that I totally disagree with the brother. I try my best to dance with as many of my students as I can because I know that they're there and they're my students. But before they even get out to a social event, I tell them I need you to get out there and dance with as many people as you can possibly. So that way you can even evaluate the things that you learned in my classes to see if they work.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm adjusting for you to help you out when we're dancing, and someone who doesn't know you, they're not going to adjust. They're going to actually just do their dance. So that helps you out more than just, in a sense, trying to be up under me the entire time. But I do try my best to I try to dance a lot. Me personally, I just try to dance a lot. So if I can get to all the people, which is like Jay just said, it's impossible. Like at an ISDC, it's impossible to dance with every single person in there that wants to dance with you, even in those 2-3 days. It's still impossible to truly get everybody get the dance that they want from you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have to put it like this, like he said, like I want to go out and socialize myself too.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's a song that comes on that I want to cut up too, and
yeah,
unfortunately,
yeah,
I
yeah,
might not want to cut up with you.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
just
know,
being
we hear
honest.
that a lot. We hear that a
I'm
lot,
just not. I'm
Dom.
not trying to be funny or make anybody feel a certain way. But I mean, it's the same thing with certain followers. It's a
Mhm.
song that come on, and they're looking for certain leads to cut up with.
Mm-hmm.
Period, point blank. I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry for folks, whatever. Nobody's trying to be a certain way. But at the same time, when I do come out and I'm not, if you don't want me to be on teacher mode, then let me go socialize.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm being honest. 'Cause they always talk about, well, you always teaching, you always doing this. When you ever decide to stop teaching, and when you go to, well, if I'm out hanging out and I probably got a drink in my hand, or I'm relaxing or something like that, then allow me to relax and socialize.
yeah,
If you want to, we want to talk about it. We can talk about it later in class next week or something like that. But let's all have fun out here. Let's socialize. Let's mess up. Let's laugh it off. Let's have a good time.
yeah,
You go over there. You go dance with some of them people.
yeah,
You go dance with some of the people I like to. But at the same time, Lees, I just try not to. I try not to just only dance with the people that I like all the time. You know,
Right.
sometimes we get accused of that.
Right.
You get to the
yeah.
event, you only want to dance with these, you want to dance with these, you only want to dance with these. Well, I mean, if to be honest, if I want to, I
I
really
could.
could. That's my prerogative to do so. But me personally, I try my best not to. I'm trying to grab everybody because, in a sense, I'm trying to challenge myself at the same time too. So I got a little method behind my madness,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm doing at the same time. But I'm sorry. If a song come on that I'm trying to cut up on, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna find one of them that I know I can cut up with.
We all do it, Don. We all do it.
And y'all get talked about at the water cooler. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all get talked about at the water
Well,
cooler.
Yeah.
can we say
I
for
already
the
know we
record?
do.
For the
But
record, a lot
so
of times, Iris, and I don't want people. I want people to catch this. A lot of times they be saying, "Oh, y'all always dancing with the same people." They're always coming to get us. It ain't,
now
we're
I will
not
say this.
actively
I will
searching
say
them out. They are
this.
always coming to grab us, and
Yeah,
But
so
we
yeah,
can't tell
yeah,
them
we
no.
yeah,
we social people. So yeah. If I dance with Ursula, that's a good example. Cause me and we gonna get our groove on. If I dance with Ursula 2 or 3 times that night, she asked me all 3 of them times to
Come on
dance.
now.
She gonna come get us. They all do. It ain't a fact that we are seeking out specific people all night long. Yo, I don't know. That's what y'all not talking about. Some of these women in this dance community aggressive. We
No,
be
and I will say, and
USDA
I do want to hear from, I do
USDA
want to,
Angus.
no, I do want to hear from Robert. I do want to hear from Robert.
I'm just
I'm gonna
enjoying
read
the ride.
Amber's.
But
Let
I
me
They
can
be
read
say
Amber's
snatching
this.
us up,
comment.
Robert.
Calm down. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna get to Robert in just 1 second.
Okay.
They be
Amber
snatching Robert
says,
too.
I know, I know, I know they do.
Snatching.
But so my thing is, before I get to Amber's comment, I can tell you right now because I heard had a young lady tell this to me. Two ladies. A lot of ladies are uncomfortable with asking people to dance. But I remember being at Thirst, greatest club ever made in Houston. I remember being at Thirst and, whining to Johnny B about never being asked to dance. And Johnny B was like, well, have you asked these men to dance? I was like, no, who does that? I grew up in a Catholic school. What in the world? And he
My
was like, "You don't
pearls.
want to dance with me. You don't want to dance. You don't want to dance." And it was that from then on, I started asking guys to dance. And I think a lot of ladies they think, well, the lead is supposed to, sorry, China, the lead is supposed to walk up to the follow and say, "Would you like to dance?" But it doesn't always work that way. If I want to get a dance with even Walter, I may dance with Walter twice in one night. But then you'll see some of the same ladies dance with Walter like 6 and 7 times. I'm like, what is going on? But I'm telling you, they doing the Ursula. They right there on the edge of that dance floor. Since Walter is done, they right on Walter. Are they right on Jerron? Are they right on Johnny B? Are they right on, Carlton? I mean, it is what it is. Follows, we got to get out of our head. Well, I'm already out. I ask people to dance.
The numbers are so off.
The numbers are off.
Yes.
The
Yep.
numbers are not so off where there's not an opportunity for some ladies to get it, from some follows to get a dance. But before I get to Robert, Amber says, "I wait." That's the same comment. Oh, her comment went
You
up.
got one up
Yes.
above and then one under that.
Above that.
I think we have to let go of these expectations we have of some of these leads. I go and get the people I want to dance with. Can't spend the evening waiting to be picked up like this today. Okay,
I
using
know that's
Jay's
right.
analogy. Okay.
Hey,
And then she
Amber,
said, I've been
Amber come
walking
get me out the DJ booth.
out the DJ booth.
She come
I've
grab
been
me out the
walking up to
DJ
these
booth.
fellas, asking to dance from the beginning. I went in knowing if I wanted to get something out of it, I had to. Even. Why would you spend $169 to go to ISDC and don't ask somebody to dance? Where they do
Hey,
that? Where
behooves
they do
me.
that? All right, Robert, go ahead. It's on you. You got the
Okay.
floor.
Okay, I don't have a lot to say, but as far as dance with my students and stuff, that's cool. But I don't want to dance with them when we're out that much because I need them to dance with other people. We dance in class all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't grow if you keep dancing with the same person. You need to
Oh,
experience different leads and stuff like that. And as far as not getting a dance out, like the conversation went to, I've told people before, if you see me, grab me. Because I may not see you. I got tunnel vision sometimes. If you want to dance with me, grab me. Like say, the people that sit in the back and complain, that's where you're gonna be at, in the back and complain. Get up and ask somebody to dance.
We sitting on
It's just,
butts. We
it's
in the
just that.
back complaining.
I
We
mean,
acting
real
like
niggas,
we going out on a
yes.
date. What we doing?
What if they
That
ask
back.
you? What if they ask you to dance on a song that you really want to dance with somebody with, and then they come ask you to dance? How you feel about that?
And that's when you get the booty
Ooh.
face. Because I did that one time and got the straight booty face because they didn't want to dance with me. No, yeah. That's the
Who was it, Iris? Call them
That,
out.
Wait a minute.
Who
What
gave you
about the
that?
followers who want to dance on a certain song, and then they
And
get
the
that
lead
lead,
come ask?
and that lead come ask them that you know finna pull your arm out of socket?
not out of socket.
Oh, you get tell them, dog. You get Suge Knight. You you was looking for Michael Jackson. You got Suge Knight.
I'm not gonna lie, hand to God. I asked Johnny B one. I was sitting in the SLD. Someone walked up to him and asked him to dance, and he obviously said no. So I said, "Why you didn't dance with him?" He said, "Cause he said, cause I want my arm. I want my arm. She gonna rip my arm."
Hey, that's
Hey,
very true. It's not just the lead that pull. A lot of them
no,
follow pull.
Ooh,
we
wait.
got Debo's on both sides of the
Y'all not
dance.
gonna do China. We can't let them do the follows like that. We can't do
I'm
it.
gonna lie, Iris. He ain't tell not one lie because it hurt. That's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
about to hurt.
China,
I,
China.
I can't be lying now, Iris.
Let me tell you.
I
Thank
can't tell
you.
now. It's the truth. It's true.
China, you done got
We gonna
pulled
find
too.
out on July 7th. We gonna find out on
China
July
got a
7th.
hold of Baby D. China got a hold of Baby D.
And my arm is hurting so bad.
Debo.
I'm good. I'm following the mic. Don't even have
We don't. We don't. Oh my God, this has been a great time with y'all. Before we get off, I just want to go through everybody, include China and Jerron and Walter. What is, if you can give one piece of advice to a lead, even if that lead has been dancing for a while, what advice would you give them in order to help them on the next level of their journey? We're gonna start with the butt man, Jay.
Me,
Whoa,
but
Oh,
man,
Jay, come on, right?
whoa,
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 whoa.
wait a minute.
No,
No, you were saying the ladies. You say all you do is sit on their butt and wait for people to ask them to dance. That's
I
what.
meant that butt. I said sit in the back,
sit in the
not
back.
that butt. Look,
The butt, man.
look. I ain't gonna mess around, and make me catch a case with one of these women. They like, he was looking at my butt. You
Oh
know they
man, I
calling
was
him
out
the
there
butt
dancing
man.
with the butt.
Uh-uh. Hell, I be going on. You know what they call him?
I'm sorry.
I heard Irish say he is the butt man.
The butt man. The butt man is here.
Give me in the.
I thought that came out wrong.
You
Watch
gonna
your
have me in there with R.
words.
Kelly? I ain't done nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, okay.
Oh
I'm gonna answer the
man.
question.
Tony say follows are rough too. We are. I mean, I don't
Mhm.
use personal pronoun, but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
follows are a little
Yeah.
rough. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead, Jay. I
All
apologize.
right. So what I would tell Ali is it's just about repetition and patience. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Don't rush yourself because the way we naturally learn as human beings is through repetition. You cannot get around that process. You have to go through that process. So give yourself time and be patient with yourself. That's
Yeah,
all I would say.
that's good advice. Good advice. Robert.
Well, I'm like Jay. Be patient and do whenever you're out social dancing, do what you know. Don't start trying stuff when you're social dancing. That's
Yeah,
what class is for. But yeah, just be patient with yourself and give yourself some grace to like chill and just make a nice smooth dance.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Dom, I'm gonna get you to go last because I want you to talk about your event. Jerome.
I got two things. The first one is Steph Curry put up 500 shots a day. That's outside of practice. And
Mm,
he is by far the greatest shooter that the NBA has ever seen. Got a clip longer than an AR-15, AK-47. And a lot of people see him during the game and they think that he was just born with that or that just came from nowhere. No, that comes from practice and
Yeah.
practice outside of practice, right? Practice is over and then he shoots 500 3 points, right? And so I want people to realize that when you see us in the social setting or in competitions, on video, anywhere, and you see us dancing and you like what we doing, that came from 500 shots. Right. And when I say 500, I mean 500 shots outside of practice. So my first advice is start getting your shots up. My second piece of advice is on the social side. As long as you're not a creep and you moving around the room and being social and asking these women to dance, um, you
yeah.
you gonna continue to have a good time. Cause hey, let's address the elephant in the room. I've heard some stories sitting down with a lot of the followers in the dance community. It's a lot of y'all out there. We know who y'all are. Y'all some creeps.
Mhm.
Stop being creeps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop it.
That's what Just stop it.
Stop being creeps. It's a social event. Make sure that you are social. Ask the women to dance and have a good time. Get your money's worth and get out of there. And I promise you that you will continue to thrive in this dance
Mhm.
community.
I got you. I feel you. I feel you. I promise you, you will continue to thrive. China, what you got?
As somebody that is, learning the lead side, you gotta give yourself grace on that side. I give myself grace. Hopefully, the people that I dance with can give me grace, give the other guys grace, because it's a lot on that side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, be patient with people. Don't mind asking people to dance. Put your pride to the side when you walk in the door. Leave it at the door. We good. Everybody come in. We a big happy family. Dance. It don't matter who it is, what level. Just dance. And you can't do nothing but get better.
Give yourself grace. That's good. I like that. Walter McDonald Jr.
Yes, I would say just stay in learning mode and be consistent with revisiting your foundation. Um, and I guess one of the challenges is ego. When you're teaching some of the leads in class, it's kind of hard to teach some of the leads that's been dancing, uh, and they feel like they got it. They perfected the lead, and so it's a struggle there. So I would say just lose the ego and try to revisit your foundation. You look at some of the professional dancers and you wonder how they make things look so easy and how they're able to execute things. And you want to do that, but they really work hard in building a foundation.
Yeah.
I would say to the leagues, just revisit your foundation and study the methods, the methods of the some of the professional dancers that have been doing it for a minute, and take that advice instead of just trying to run with something without fully understanding it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good advice. That's so good. Um, Dominique Martin.
I'm going to say this in the words of the late great Lawrence Bradford. Lawrence Bradford would always tell me this, and it always have stuck with me, to stay green. He says it over and over. He used to tell me
Yeah.
that all the time, to stay green.
Yeah.
Because if you stay green, that means you're consistently growing.
Yeah.
The moment that you get ripe, you
Yeah.
become rotten.
Hmm.
Mm,
Ooh, we.
that's
That's it.
good.
That's
That's
it right there.
that's good.
The moment that you become ripe, you will start to get rotten because you won't continue to learn anymore. The green part will stop, and then you feel like you're there, and all of a sudden now the ego sets in, this, that, and the other happens, and now you're starting to be rotten. So for any lead that's out there, everything that every one of these gentlemen and the young lady have said, please take those things to heart. But if you can remember to
Yeah.
stay green and keep growing,
Yeah.
you will continuously keep growing in the dance. You'll start to learn other dances. You'll even get better. You even create more in the dance genre that you have. I've heard too many people decide they want to leave and jump to another genre because they feel like they got bored with this or that, and but you never even explored
Hmm.
everything that you could do in the genre that you're already in.
Yeah.
You've
That's true.
never really explored it because you got ripe way too fast. Stay green and
Stay
keep.
green. Stay green. Stay green. Oh my God, this has been the best conversation. You guys have made me laugh. You made all of us laugh. Great, great. This was a great panel. We just appreciate you so much. But Dominique, before we end, go ahead and talk about your event.
Of course, thank you so much. Next year, same time again. Next year, we're still putting some pieces together as far as adding and updating the staff for the event as well too. But go ahead and mark your calendars for next year, March 18th through the 20th. We'll be having a unique affair again. This will be the 6th year. Thank you, Walter and Iris, for your impromptu and surprise showcase that you did on last year. Thank you, Champagne, for coming out. Everybody, Jerron couldn't make it out. I know he had some things to do, but just thank you guys and everybody who has supported this event for 6 years. The goal of it is to be unique, and I try to bring different aspects of all of the communities that I've been a part of and bring them to Dallas for Dallas people to be able to share in other people's dance genres and everything as well too. It is primarily a swing out event, but we do celebrate every urban dance that there is out there, and we provide opportunities for Dallas people as well as everyone from out of town to be a part of that and learn other things about other dance genres. We also have competitions as well for swing out dancers. We provide breakfast and lunch and dinner the entire weekend. A lot of great things, entertainment, live entertainment as well too. Great workshops the entire day, and we just have a really really good time of partying and dancing. So hope to see you guys there. Go ahead and if you can, flyers are already out if you want to go
Mhm.
ahead and get a pass early. There will be advertisements up very soon how you can get your pass for $100 before they go up to the 135, which is the actual price. So you might want to go ahead and do that.
Okay. And for those of you who are watching, we are going to post all of these flyers in one post. We'll tag the people who are hosting the events and let them go in and add more information. So we're just happy to spread the dance news to everybody. But again, this has been a great time. Y'all got Jerron on here. We ain't seen Jerron since I don't even remember last time we saw Jerron, but
Mr. Musters.
it's a muscle. And he getting ready to be a girl dad, so we're gonna see him even less. So we need to enjoy this time while we can, okay? Because that little girl is gonna have you wrapped around her finger, Jerron. You already know. You already
I
know.
know already. I've heard.
I already know. But listen, I love all of y'all. Dominique, what's the date? What are the dates on your event again?
2027, March 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Okay. And Robert, what are the dates on your event?
September 21st through the 24th.
Okay. And Jay, yours is August the
14th through the 15th.
August 14th to the 15th. Definitely going to be there Saturday. Trying to make Friday to the Battle of the Sexes as always fun. Definitely gonna try to make that again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see y'all in 2 weeks with the follows panel. Okay. We gonna see. And Jerome, we got a DJ panel coming up. I will send you the date so you can make sure that you're on. All right.
Okay.
Y'all be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Bye.
for
All right,
having
y'all.
me. It was a
Peace.
real
All right,
honor.
y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for having me.
Robert.
One
Bye.
love,
All
everybody.
right.
One love.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.